I am in Moscow for the first ever ministerial level meeting for road safety. It is a historical moment. There are more than 120 countries represented here today.
Today in Moscow is a real crossroads where we can move on to a global answer to what is a global epidemic. We're moving the argument forward, we're moving the action forward.
These 2 days here in Moscow will be the important corner that we will turn for road safety. The Make Road Safe campaign, since it started in 2006, has pushed the momentum. First of all, making this ministerial level meeting happen, but it is not over. We need to call for that decade of action for road safety. This is just the beginning.
We're all hoping that what is going to come out of this, most significantly, is a call for a decade of action on road safety. The significance of this is also so important because there's been a lot of talk. There have been many organizations, including the United Nations and WHO and all of us, that have been talking about what to do about this problem. But I think now we have specific initiatives that can actually begin saving lives. Not tens of thousands of lives or hundreds of thousands of lives, but literally millions of lives. It's a very significant opportunity.
Conferences and declarations are actually worthless unless they're followed up by real concrete action. We've now got the world's attention. We've got ministers of transport, ministers of the interior, we've got civil servants at the highest level. We've actually now got the momentum that is required.
Being here in Moscow is so important, but from now on, we should be thinking of the next 10 years, the decade of action. To save 5 million people in the next 10 years is a very, very ambitious objective, but we can do it.
When I think of some of the people that I have met over the last year and some of the stories that I've heard in my travels for this campaign, it's hard not to be emotional. Bereaved mothers, disabled children, fathers without sons, daughters without mothers, so many lives damaged and lost needlessly. It can't help but touch you. It can't help but move you and even anger you at times. And it can't help but break your heart. But telling these stories, making that emotional appeal is not enough. We have to make the case in cold, hard economical terms. It's a cause that is winnable and an investment that is financially as well as morally essential. This is how we will win the battle, not just for the hearts, but for the minds of those ministers. And this is how we have to persuade them to act. My friends and colleagues, I don't have to tell you why it is so important that we go into the next decade armed with practical, cost-effective solutions to make our roads safer. We all believe in this cause.